boss, the scallywags.
Yeah, so yeah, slept surprisingly warm. Just happy it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I had the birds chipping at my air vents this morning early, waking me up singing, which was pretty cool. So yeah, no, first things first, it's always a good strong plunger coffee. We'll make that 2 cups. Let that gel for a bit and then we'll know what happens after coffee, so I'm going to be hitting the shower straight after. Okay, so yeah, beautiful winter's morning. Warmer than I expected it to be, which is great. It must be in the early 20s. And yeah, I need to put my whole camp set up properly now, as I got here a tad late yesterday and I didn't want to fight the sun. So yeah, it's time to put the legs on and get this canopy off. Right, now that I've got it on its legs and secured down with bull straps, well, tension straps, time to clip on the tent for the inside. I had this tent made by a guy called Ben Jansen. He owns Coverworks. I mean, if you're looking for any quality boat covers, I mean, all imported material. He built this for me. I just told him what I want and he built it first time correctly. This thing, I've been in heavy rains and deep water and it just runs past. I've never had water in this. So yeah, from boat covers to car covers to any kind of cover, even custom made stuff like this. Yeah, get hold of Ben Jansen from Coverworks, Coverworks with an X.co.za. Right, and that was it. It doesn't take too long. So yeah, I can pack all my stuff into the tent below, all my clothes, my beers, my fridge, and all my dry goods. And yeah, then it's time for some bacon, eggs and beer. It's about that time of day. Now I'm gonna hook up my shade. So it's just a tarp that clips to the back of my canopy. And yeah, it gives me a fair bit of shade. Right, so there hasn't been much wind yet, so I'm not even going to put the storm strap on for just yet. I'll see if the wind picks up. Okay, so just a quick little walk around my complete setup. Yeah, listen, for a winter's day I'm sweating. It's really hot. I shouldn't have even put jeans on, but yeah, beautiful. Love it. And this ladder that I built to fit on the side of the bakkie, just for the overnighters where my tent stays on the roof, actually manages to fit all the way around the canopy if you need to do something, which is quite handy. Yeah, this is where I get up into my tent, Listen, for a winter's day last night was actually awesome. So yeah, it's just dark in here now. I do have LEDs up on the roof. So this is where I'll be spending the next couple of days. And my kitchen, they've all got LEDs right through the canopy. From my kitchen to my first aid and my tools and my pantry, if you want to call it that. First aid and tools is it's a little bit of a mess right now. I haven't been able to get in there. Yeah, it's all my pots and sunlight liquid for washing, tin foil, paper towels, Tupperware dishes. And this would be my first aid and tools. A couple of random things. There's tire repair kit, a little 12-volt shower, spare little gas canisters. Yeah, but that's it. I think it's almost time to make something to eat now. It's a little bit late, but bacon, eggs and beer is good any time of the day. And might take a drive out and go see what's going on. And then there's the inside. So now if you see, this is where my canopy closes. So yeah, I am quite short, so I walk in and out here very comfortably. It's a little bit of a mess, but perfect for packing all your stuff. So I've got all my dry goods in a box. Now this thing's a pleasure, the little 220 12-volt fridge. I mean, this thing's a blessing. So I do have a big 12-volt battery in case the power goes out. My wiring could use some work. Got a little USB charger, and then I got this cupboard from my brother. It's a little fold out cupboard, which is awesome. I mean, instead of living out a bag, you can just pack all your stuff into the cupboard, which is great. So before I forget, this is how my back of my tent for downstairs closes up when I close up. And yeah, don't laugh at my two little crocodile clips here. For some reason they have helped me in the past for monkeys gaining access through the bottom. I'm sure they relate to cables and electricity, which is cool. What up, bucks? Okay, so I'm down at the water now. It's heading towards sunset. So yeah, I'm gonna wet a line, try and catch some in the water. It might be a tad cold, so it's always a bit tougher, but yeah, we're gonna see if we can get any to pop up. So I'm just gonna be using the old, one of my favorites, Case Plastics Buzzing Frog. So we'll see if we can get any of them to pop up. Yeah, I'll be doing this every other day. It's nice to keep you busy. Although behind me, you can see the damn wall. I used to fish there until like pretty dark at night, pretty late, until leaving here one weekend, and people pulled in while I was leaving and they saw the leopard walking on the wall the one evening. So yeah, so I don't fish here that late anymore. It's a very steep drop bank behind there, and I mean, yeah, chances are minimal, but it's not a nice sport, so yeah, I'll be keeping it early.